is. I thought this was my hat. Okay, look like Born Pretty sent me some stuff. I got some new colors, I think. Yeah. You love. It's not for me to say you love. Hey yo fam, hope that you are well. It's your girl Tia Bella and we're gonna be doing some nails today. Born Pretty was kind enough to send me over some products. I have 5 bottles here and we're gonna swatch those and do some nails designs. Pay no attention to the game playing in the background. I am also, besides nails, I like to play games. All jokes aside, let's get to this video. All right, so we're gonna dive straight into the swatches and we're gonna start off with this first gel polish called Sakura Pink. I think that is how you pronounce it. And it is like a very nice and soft, beautiful, creamy pink. Born Pretty colors are always beautiful. The consistency of their products are always nice and creamy and very easy to work with. They do have some really great products. All right, so next up we have this gel polish here, and this one is called Dream Purple. I don't quite know why. It reminds me of a glittery red gel polish. Well, maybe there's like a undertone of purple underneath there. Yeah, I guess maybe, but I wouldn't call it purple though, but it's beautiful. Look at that. This is perfect for Valentine's. I'm definitely going to be doing a Valentine's set with this gel polish. Absolutely stunning. Next, we have a reflective cat magnetic gel polish. And this one is a stunning purple. Look at that one. Now, this is a purple here. It's also thick though. The consistency of this one is a little bit, is very thick, you know, almost like a glue, like a extend gel, but it's absolutely stunning. Guys, I don't think you understand. This color is absolutely stunning. Like it's like holographic and reflective glitter had a child. That's what that looks like. Okay, we're gonna move on to this next gel polish here. This one is a gorgeous, nice pastel, dreamy purple. And I wonder if I have something similar to this. I did go ahead and check my other swatch sticks to see if this was a duplicate of something that I already have, but actually it's not. It's more on the purpler side, whilst the other one that I have, I think it's from a Makartt gel polish collection, is more on the pinker side. So this one's on the purple blue side. Anywho, it's a beautiful color. It's one of my favorite colors. And guess what? Pink and purple is two of my favorite colors in the entire world. And Born Pretty just consistently sends me these 2 colors, and I am so grateful because I absolutely love these colors. So we have another one of these cat magnetic reflective. Oh, that's what it is. It's a cat eye reflective magnetic all in one. These colors are so pretty. Like, you'll need to see these colors in the sun. Absolutely stunning. And when you have the flashlight on, oh my goodness, it's like day and night. You can get like a good looking nail. Y'all need to get these 2. I need to find out if they have more colors. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that magic. Look at that aura. Look at that's all I could say on that one. Yeah. All right, so we have finished applying all the coats and cured these under the UV lamp for 60 seconds. Those are how the nails are looking. Now we're going to go ahead and get started on this nail design. I am going to be using the Bellavena Protein Bond as well as their adhesive primer. I'm going to be testing out to see how long can I actually have nails on without using a peel off base. And we are going to be doing a new kind of method with acrylic powder. I'm going to be using Anacrylics again. On my first video that I did with the Anacrylics powder, you guys came back and gave me lots of great constructive criticism, and I'm taking all of that into consideration. The first one was, I was told, or one of the first comments was definitely to use a smaller brush. Me, with my cheap self, went ahead and found a number 12 brush from I think Amazon maybe, yeah. And so I'm getting a smaller brush and I'm going to be using smaller beads. Now for this method, this if you're just going to be applying the acrylic underneath the nail, that is the lazy girl method. And I went ahead and applied the first sets of layer, just 2/3 of the nail, and the part that's going to be attached to my natural nail, this is the part that I'm doing now. And I'm going to go in with a few beads, let that sit there for a few seconds, and then I'm going to apply it to my nail and put on the little clip. Now, what I am doing different than just doing the lazy girl method, we're going to call this the sandwich method. I don't know if it's a real sandwich method. I don't know if it's a real method. I don't know if people actually do it. It doesn't really matter. I'm just calling it sandwich because that's exactly what this is. I'm putting the acrylic underneath the nail. And once I have the nails on, then I'm going in with another layer of acrylic on top of the nail to make it look like I actually sculpted the entire thing. Now, you would remember from the Anacrylics video that I did when I tried it for the very first time on top of the nail. Not that it was a complete disaster, but I had acrylic all over the place and I made some good mistakes, and you guys picked up on that and gave me some good constructive criticism. Another commenter did let me know, another subscriber, sorry, I think it was Easy Nails, she said to make sure to keep the brush clean. And I was not wiping off the excess acrylic powder from off of my brush, so I'm doing that a lot more often now. So I'm using a smaller brush. I think Conjure Up Nails was the one that told me that. I am applying the acrylic in smaller beads, and I'm also wiping off my brush more consistently and dipping into that monomer. Now, once you have the nail on and you've applied the clip, you're going to take your little brush and you're just going to clean up underneath the nail, because sometimes when you're doing the lazy girl method, product will seep up and kind of bulge out. Just want to take your brush with a little bit of monomer and kind of glide that down. Again, Anacrylics, it has been the easiest set of acrylic powders I've ever used so far. I am going to be testing out a few more. I did go ahead and applied all of the rest of the nails off camera because it was just easy to do. Once I have all of the nails on and I feel like it has dried after a few minutes, Anacrylics does take a little longer to dry, and I'm happy with that. I'm going to take my Melody Susie drill, and I'm just going to go around the cuticle area and kind of clean that up. Usually I don't do anything with my crusty cuticle areas, and I don't file and stuff like that, and I want to start to incorporate that a little bit more. So I'm trying to learn a little bit more on how to use these drill bits. I'm waiting on a Shein order because I have some drill bits coming in, and I'm hoping that I can learn how to make my cuticle area look a little bit nicer. All right, so that's as best as I could do. I'm going to take my 100/180 file using the 100 side, and I'm just going to go ahead and file around the cuticle area once more, and then take my buffer and remove that shiny surface on top of the nail. And I'm doing this because I'm getting ready to apply that sandwich layer on top of the nail of the acrylic powder. So once I'm satisfied with how I have filed, or how lazy of a file I have done, I am going to take some alcohol and just kind of scrub these nails down, get rid of any excess dust and powder and residue that may be lingering around the cracks of these nails. And then just go ahead and apply some Anacrylics powder onto the nails. Yeah, I think I did just talk nonstop for 7 minutes. My apologies, guys. I just want to make sure you know exactly everything that I'm doing. So you would have seen that I'm using the Model 1's monomer that I recently got from them. And now I'm just going to go in with very small beads. I'm going to start off with the cuticle area, just patting. And Marilyn Nails, she's a subscriber, and she always sends me like really helpful videos on YouTube. Shout out to her as well. She sent me a video from Young Nails, and they was talking about you should be applying the acrylic and using the belly of the acrylic brush. So I'm trying to pat and not use the tip of the brush, but actually use the belly of the brush. And I'm trying to remember if I watched another subscriber and she said the exact same thing. I think it might have been Easy Nails as well. But anyway, I'm receiving all of the feedback that you guys sent me, and I'm going to be putting them into practice. And I'm really enjoying this acrylic application. Like it's not perfect, but I'm actually enjoying the process of learning something. So it's really exciting. And for anyone out there, I can tolerate this monomer from Model 1s to some extent. It has some sort of strawberry cherry kind of sweet scented. I don't know what it is, but it's not the typical smell of monomer. It just has a hint of something sweet to it. So I can tolerate this to some extent. Did this stink up my entire house? Yes, it did. But I will tell you, it worked really well with Anacrylics. Okay, so I'll be quiet for a little bit. I'm just going to go ahead and play out how I am patting these different beads of acrylic to my nails. I did do the base, I did do the center, and then I did apply a bead towards the tip of the nail. And once I feel satisfied with that, I let it dry and then I move on to the next nail. I remember another constructive criticism was my beads were too wet and I was not holding my finger down and to allow the acrylic to kind of just sit there for a few seconds before I start to manipulate it. So this is me trying to allow the acrylic to sit, holding my finger down and then kind of like patting downwards and then kind of patting upwards. So again, please feel free to leave constructive criticism down in the comments to help me learn a little bit better. Everyone says something, I can learn from it, and then I can improve. Okay, so here's how they look after I've gotten all of the acrylic down. This is before filing, and I think overall they are okay in terms of, you know, having a little bit of strength to them. When I think they are dry, I just kind of like tap it with the, you know, the little brush, and it should give like a little tapping sound or something. Now I'm just going in and filing the sides, making sure that they have a nice little crisp edge to them. And I'm going to go around the cuticle area and kind of file that area out as well. Once I feel like I have done an okay job in terms of shaping, and the smoothness of these nails when you file and shape them is just such a good therapy, you know, like a nailgasm. Then I just move on to the other nails, and this took a while. I definitely need a dust collector. This is the part of the nail I don't necessarily like, but yeah. All right, so I have successfully not passed out from being tired and being lazy. Now I'm just going to go in with this little top coat from Savlon. This is from a dip kit, and just go ahead and apply these all over the nails to protect these acrylic nails. Now, because these are going to be on for a while, I plan to do multiple nail art designs with these until they decide to drop off. So by applying the top coat, it's going to protect the acrylic layer. And now I'm going to go in with a peel off base coat. This is the one I got from eNail Couture, which was sent to me by Baby Girl Nails. Shout out to her. And I'm just going to apply this over that top coat layer. And I'm hoping this works. I'm hoping that I'm able to just peel off whatever designs or gel polish and stuff that I put on top of this nails afterwards. So I let this self-dry, and once I've allowed this to self-dry for about a minute or 2 minutes, then I'm going to go in with the gel polish layers. And to get started for this thumb, I'm going to go in with that beautiful cat magnetic reflective everything holographic kind of purple onto this nail in sort of like an ombre. All right, here's how that nail is looking once it has been cured. It is so stunning. I love this color. So I'm going to go in with the Born Pretty Super Top Coat over this entire nail, and this nail design is done. Once I have this on, then I go ahead and cure this under my UV lamp for an additional 60 seconds. Hello, beautiful. Look at that purple. I could stare at this all day. It's absolutely beautiful. All right, so I'm going to go ahead with the peel off base coat over the remaining 4 nails, and we're going to get started on designing these nails as well, applying some gel polish, and we're going to be adding some charms and some pearls, just making it look nice and purpley and pretty and kind of Valentine's-y. So for the index finger, I'm going to go in with that gorgeous kind of creamy purple over the entire nail, and then we're going to go under the UV lamp for an additional 60 seconds. For my ring finger, I'm going to go in with a side French with that same pastel purple that we just used just now on the index finger. So what I'm doing is I'm just kind of like outlining where I want the line to be, brushing at a diagonal horizontal kind of way. And once I have the like line of demarcation of where I want the French to be, then I will take the brush strokes and I will actually brush them down on a vertical top to bottom. Moving on to my ring finger, this one's going to be really simple. We're just going to go in and cover this entire nail with a reflective top coat. This was in a previous PR package and I absolutely love how stunning this product is. It's really clear, but it has very fine pieces of reflective glitter in this. So covering this entire nail, and then we're going to give it a 60-second cure. All right, now for the pinky finger, we went in with that same beautiful holographic purple that was on the thumb, and we just covered the entire pinky with that. So now we are ready to add a few bling, and I have these little hearts here, these like juicy peachy hearts, as well as the little cupids. Is it called Cupid? Charlotte? What's it called? I forgot what it's called. You guys know what I mean, this little angel thing. And I have some of these little charms here from Baby Girl Nails. I'm going to grab my rhinestone glue from Makartt, and I'm going to go in with a layer of top gel on the ring finger first, along with that rhinestone gel. And we're going to go ahead and stick on a few charms, some hearts, and some pearls, just to make it look nice and lovey-dovey. Cherubs. Cherubs is the word. I know it was a CH, it wasn't, you know, when something on the back, on the top of your head, and you just can't get it out. That's what that was. Anywho, we're adding on these juicy hearts. These hearts are so juicy. I got these from Shein. They are just the most juiciest hearts on the planet. And we're just gonna go ahead and add some pearls. I thought these pearls from the Baby Girl Nails box that was in the Makartt here Nail Lab. I think this was back in November. They are just the perfect color. They have this beautiful kind of holographic film on top of it. It's not just like a white pearl. Super pretty. Just gonna add a few of these onto this and just give this a nice, gorgeous, angelic kind of look. I'm going in with some top coat onto the middle finger as well. And for this side French, I actually want to go in with some of these juicy, peachy looking hearts, but I'm going to use the purple ones on this one. So we have the white kind of holographic duo tune, multi-tune kind of thing going on the ring finger, and then for my middle finger we're going to put the purple juicy hearts onto those. And then for the index as well as the pinky, I don't do this on camera, but I just add in 2 more pearls like to the top of those nails, just to kind of tie those into the rest of the theme that's going on with the nails. I leave the thumb as is. The thumb is hardly ever in the picture anyway, and that's what's happening here. Very simple, very easy to do, guys. You can do this yourself. You can use different charms if you like, and yeah, we're almost done. Alrighty, let's finish off these nails by putting a little bit of cuticle oil onto those crusty cuticles here. I'm using the one that I got from Madame Glam, and this nail design is done. Guys, let me know what you think of this little sandwich thing I have going on here. Can you tell that I did not sculpt these nails if I didn't tell you that? Because I think they look really nice, and it's less work for me trying to figure out how to sculpt them. But anywho, here's the finished look. Again, a big, huge shout out to all of you that commented on that what?
Okay.
The acrylic video and gave me that constructive criticism. And thank you to Born Pretty for sending these products over for me to review. I will see you in the next video.